Welcome back to Shelf Center. This is Bryce, and today's kind of a crazy day. So I had been meaning to film a video on celebrating 900 subscribers, and give an update where I'm at with my reading and everything. It's just been a while since I've done a reading update, and then suddenly we are well on our way to 1,000 subscribers. So I figured, what a better time than to announce a giveaway. So stick around for that. I gotta be annoying, the annoying YouTuber saying to stick around, but we'll get there, I promise. I'm calling it the garbage to great giveaway. So we'll just to see what that means. I thought it was genius one time at like 2 in the morning, and I probably will regret that because it's not as clever as I thought. Anyway, let's get into the update. What have I been reading? So in April and May, so that's how long it's been since I've done an update, I read a total of 7 books in not my best month. It's been some slow going because I'm still just slowly trucking away with the Words of Radiance based on our Stormlight Archive read-along that I'm involved with. So that's just kind of when you're slowly kind of reading through something just on a set kind of level, then it's just gonna be a rougher reading month. Plus, I always have really rough reading months anyway, so as you guys know. So that's kind of the one that's just been currently read for some time, and I'll be finishing it by the end of this month. Let's see. Then we've got, so in April I read Uncrowned by Will White. So we're trucking along on the Cradle series. Really, really love it. And that means that I have Winter Steel next. We'll see. And then Dune Messiah. I actually have a book here. I read this one in April. Not my favorite. It was fine and it was interesting, but it was kind of just, I get it. I hear they get better after this, and then less better after a couple more. So anyway, lots of different hearings. So there was that. I did read Mad Ship by Robin Hobb, #2 in the Live Ship Traders. I'm gonna have to revise my list because this Live Ship Traders trilogy is just so epic, so wonderful. It's so absolutely heart-wrenching and lovely, and so many things. Also, there was Janie Wirtz's Grand Conspiracy, #5 in the Wars of Light and Shadow, #2 in the Alliance of Light. That's one that's just one of my favorite series too. I just can't get enough of it. It's so epic and just different than your usual kind of epic fantasy, and you got to try it to just see where it's at. But I recommend, if you're trying out Janie Wirtz for the first time, then I would recommend To Ride Hell's Chasm. That's a standalone where you just get a really good idea of what the writing is like and everything. May, Ship of Destiny by Robin Hobb. I did read it. That's what a conclusion. I think Mad Ship might be my favorite in that trilogy, but Ship of Magic gave it a run for its money as well. Lots of just insane things happening. I'll have to do kind of a good wrap up of the whole trilogy here, just because that's, like I said, one of my favorite trilogies that I've read in a long time. It's so good. Then let's see. This is a recommendation from Ursi. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed this. Really fun debating whether to even do a dedicated review, because there's just not a ton that happens. It's book 1 in the manga, but manga, I'm bad enough at that. I've read some Berserk. I've read some One Piece. I've got a little bit of manga under my belt, but this is a good one. There's really good, really cool ideas on what it means to be a hero even, and I really like that. Then I signed up for, and also actually because of Ursi, thank you, we'll just keep referring to her, the Stephen Graham Jones kind of readathon, or the month of Stephen Graham Jones. So there's 30 days of Stephen Graham Jones. I'm day number 10, so I will be on the 10th of June posting my video for Growing Up Dead in Texas. You'll see I might have misunderstood the assignment because Stephen Graham Jones, known for some horror, known for, some science fiction and fantasy type things. And so I was like, Growing Up Dead in Texas, boom, don't need to think about it anymore. Turns out that was not a zombie book. It's a nonfiction book of all things. So anyway, the first nonfiction review of the channel will happen on Friday because I committed, okay? But Growing Up Dead in Texas, not zombies. That spoiler alert. All right, just a little bit of navel gazing here, just because this is something that I think is exciting and everything, whatever. We're, like I said, well on our way to 1,000 subscribers, which is just a big kind of momentous occasion. It's technically where you can start, if you have the watch hours, which you don't, where you can start getting your channel monetized. So we'll see how that goes, but it's just kind of an exciting level. That's really where I think people, they treat you as a tiny small YouTuber, but it's like, okay, you got some backing to you at this point. So it's really exciting, even though it's still, I know I'm small beans, and it's really fun to just be small beans. And to, part of this is like, you're not gonna just jump to, unless you have, I guess, unless you're good friends with PewDiePie, I don't know, or someone that'll get you involved in or get you a ton of subs right away. But But the grind is worth it. Is really kind of like I just feel like if people don't have it, then you're not gonna gain the skills I think that you need to kind of really do better at this. But we'll see. Maybe this is like, hey, you're stupid and you had no idea what you're doing, which is mostly what I'm doing here. So anyway, well on our way to 1,000, 960 something the last I checked. It's always hard because then YouTube will be like, we decided to take off a ton of your subscribers for no reason. And then you're back to square one. I did have first viral-ish video. It wasn't viral, I know, but it still was a video that in 4 days it hit over 2,000 views, so that was pretty big. That was this video here, doing a bit of a skit on Brandon Sanderson, so hopefully you enjoyed that. My Way of Kings video, first video to reach over 5,000 views. That's pretty exciting. And then my top 10 fantasy books video just reached over 2,000 views. So we're like, it's crazy to just see some just like the growing, the channel growing. It's just crazy to me that many people are watching my goofy face do some of this, so it's really fun. Anyway, then we're looking at, let's look at just the channel itself. We're from April to May, it's just like this crazy difference. We had in April 3.1 thousand views for the whole month and added 41 subscribers. But then in May, it's more than doubled to 7.1 thousand views with adding 95 subscribers. So it's just crazy to me just to see that kind of crazy growth. And like, I barely had a chance to do a 900 subscriber video and we're almost to 1,000. So it's so cool. What a cool thing. And so that's why I figured I'd give back. So here's the stupidest giveaway you've ever heard of in your life, but I had the idea and I'm sticking with it. So here's what we're doing. Garbage to great giveaway, mostly because the alliteration, probably not a super great giveaway anyway. But here's what we're doing. Okay, $5, that's the giveaway right now. $5 sucks, right? Terrible. What a horrible giveaway. Not even enough for a mass market paperback. And this is from Book Depository, just like I did before. So it's open to anyone where Book Depository reaches, and I'll do description of all the rules in the description below. But this is why that's garbage, right? I will fully admit that is garbage. But we hit 1,000 subscribers by next week, by June 15th, because actually June 16th. By June 16th, that is the date that I have been on YouTube for 1 year. If we hit 1,000 subscribers before that date, so before the 16th, so by the 15th, then I'm gonna up that. I'm upping it to $25. So let's see if this gets us there. I just thought it was a great way to give back at the same time, while just kind of like reaching that, like getting right over that final kind of this initial really goal here that I'm making here. So anyway. That's the giveaway, $5 right now. $5. We reach 1,000 subs by June 15th, literally by midnight June 15th. And I'm going to be flexible with that, with what that means. But at June 15th, if we're at 1,000 subscribers, I will up that to $25. Garbage to great, right? Great's arguable. Anyway, seriously, thank you. This is a big thank you. Thank you for just taking a gamble on me, for watching my silly videos, and just for letting me have fun with this and enjoy this great community that other great people before me have built up, but I've been able to take advantage of just in liking the same types of things. So thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.